So how are we buffing the initiates today, guys?
Such delights. You want to buy a mug to go with your gun?
Yeah, that might do it. Hello, everybody. We are starting in another exciting game of Eternus vs. Initiate, where the Eternuses are going to face Initiates who have the Guardian item. Now, what does the Guardian item do? We're hopefully going to see that immediately. It allows you to summon a Guardian, and the Guardian has been summoned right there to the left of the page. It is a normal Guardian. It has more HP than normal, actually. And most importantly, the Initiates get to summon it every 30 seconds on all lanes, all 6 of them. Sorry, every 300 seconds. By the end of the game, the cooldown goes all the way to 12 seconds. So this is going to be a fantastic game. We do have Hydro here co-casting, and the Initiates, oh my god. What do you think of these Initiates so far?
I think this is going to be an absolutely insane game. You can see that the Eternus have chosen to draft as many gun carries as possible, just so they can absolutely shred those. They can absolutely shred those objectives as soon as possible. I think they're trying to end this game early, to be honest.
I mean, like, the 10-second Guardian thing seems very scary. Not to say that Guardian does a lot of damage in endgame, but I imagine that even some of the Initiates are going to pick up stuff like Heroic Aura or whatever. But yeah, yeah, the Mayhem is here already. Putting a Guardian right there on the base is doing so much work. And when you see how the other Initiates are approaching it,
if you look over to the itemization, you can already see that almost every single one of the Eternus has bought monster rounds as their first item.
Oh, I mean, I think that's mandatory, right? Like, you just need to do as much gun damage as possible. You need to get those headshots on those Guardians. Talk a little bit about Guardian placement. How does the Initiate die first? That's fantastic. Guardian placement here on lane number 1. We do see the Guardians have been placed in the middle. And I'm not sure. What do you think about that middle placement for the Guardians instead of trying to play the more aggressive posture?
I can see what they're going for. They're trying to basically make the space much smaller and where they can engage. I can see it working out for them. They can retreat back to bridge and just have a smaller range that the Eternuses can play at. However, really the better play would be to just go ahead and put it right on their tower. As you can see, blue lane has already won their lane by doing that exact strategy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, lane number 2 has already won, of course. I mean, we did see what the Viper and the Vindicta were doing there, which I thought was hilarious. They were trying to get denies, as many denies as possible, trying to, like, outscale the Eternuses. Because, you know, yeah. Oh, very, very low Vindicta there. Is she gonna die here?
The Vindicta seems to be inting a little bit. They're going for all the denies they can possibly get, but still, it seems like they're right now still getting them.
I mean, you kind of have to play that. You're never gonna win the early game against the Guardian. Yes, these guys are Initiates. Yes, they're not great at the game, but I mean, you can outsmart Bullet. Oh, sorry. I have met men who can outsmart Initiate, but I have not met men who can outsmart Bullet. Right? Or Guardian in this case. God, I messed up the whole quote. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be the game, ladies and gentlemen. The early game goes to the Initiates.
You can see that they already do have the sole lead. The Eternus, while they've lost 2 lanes already, they have a 4K lead within the first 4 minutes of the game, up to 5K now. Back to 4K, so.
Because they're getting all the Guardian souls, right? The Guardians should grab the Eternus' all souls. And it's like 300 souls per player, so yeah, that's all the Guardians that have been killed. I do see this lane has already killed one of the Guardians. But yeah, I mean, like, the obvious strategy is just going for, like, a double posturing and trying to put the 2 Guardians in and then waiting for the next recharge and doing 2 Guardians on the Walker. I mean, this game is gonna really, really recharge at the 5:30-minute mark. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good.
You can see the Initiate page already complaining about unfair advantage. Meanwhile, they have Guardians shooting the enemy.
I know, right? This is not the channel you're supposed to be in if you want fair games. This game is unbalanced as shit. We do not know who will win this one. Usually I have like an opinion where I'm like, yeah, it's 100% the Eternus or 100% the Initiates. I don't even know. Do you have an opinion, Hydro? Do you think the Eternuses have this one?
I think the Eternuses win this one. I think there's no way, even with the Guardians, that they'll be able to win, especially with the team comp. I mean, essentially, the initiates during the draft banned none of the gun carries that they needed to ban, and so they're gonna have free reign over the map and over the farm. Especially with the entire team running cultists, the farm's gonna be wiped out. As you can see, the 10K lead has already started, and at this point, who's to stop them?
Yeah, it's gonna be really precarious. On the other hand, though, right now, yes, those Guardians have massive cooldowns, but those cooldowns will start lowering as the game goes on. As I said, it goes all the way to 12 in the end. 2 Guardians are just dropped there immediately, but the Beginner's does so much damage. Cultist sacrifice a basic mag is all she needs. Probably Titanic or active reload next, and she's already decimating those Guardians.
She's already taking it down. But as you can see, the Guardian cooldown's already down to 250. 250 seconds. So already with that 50-second reduction from the original, they're starting to pop up left and right, and it's almost like their entire team has McGinnis turrets.
Yeah, I mean, my understanding is that the way that this mod works is there's this very old item from Neon Prime that summons a turret. We actually made a game with that, where like, what if it's a game where everybody has turrets? And we're hot swapping essentially the item for a Guardian, which is, it's really good. Anyhow, what are we seeing here? The Eternus do have a massive advantage here. We do see this Warden very, very low. Gets a nice punch though, 2 punches on an Ivy, and that's like precarious. He's gonna get a third? No, not at all. Ivy just gets a nice side swipe there. But yeah.
Warden should have ulted there. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ivy did have Stone Form. Oh no, she did, right? She avoided the punch Stone Form. But yeah. Like anytime these initiates fight outside of Guardian, they're just like massively losing. Maybe one of the strategies is just preserving the Guardians for the exact moment that you want them, or do you think the strategy is to just like forward put them in walkers and try to force fights?
Maybe they ARAM down mid and put five of them just all on the blue walker and just end it.
Just end it?
Maybe that's the strategy. Use them as bait.
Yeah,
Use
I know,
them
right?
as bullet shields.
Interesting.
Maybe that's the real strategy. You can see that Billy and Paige have been going on a farming rampage all around the map. All they've been doing is going from camp to camp to camp to camp, trying to get as much farm as possible. Now they're pushing up the lane number 1, trying to get an advantage.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, it's an absolute slaughter. Absolute slaughter on the 3rd lane over there with just everyone fighting. As you can see, Hayes gets a sleep dagger off.
Does not get the punch though. That's very sad.
No,
not very great aim
not.
from these initiates. But yeah, very, very chaotic game so far. The Eternus certainly do have an advantage. But again, like, how much does the soul advantage matter if you could just summon Guardians? I say that as this Warden is just, losing most of his HP to a McGinnis.
Another interesting thing to note is that even though they do have walkers, they do have Guardians, you can see that they are not buying monster rounds on the initiate side of things, so they're going to have a hard time taking the objectives after about the Guardians themselves. So once they get to the walkers, they're going to have a very hard time. They're mostly spirit damage. They don't have much objective take. So it's going to be hard for them to come back and do any split pushing or do any objective capturing just because of the pure just disadvantage with the mechanics of being all spirit.
I mean, we do see already on lane number 1, there's a very, very big assault. A Guardian here might have helped a lot on positioning, but these initiates are just getting parried as shit ton, I'm seeing. I mean, that's classic, that always happens.
Maybe the next item for the Eternus is rebuttal, because it seems like every single one of the initiates wants to melee as much as possible.
A Guardian has been thrown! A Guardian has been thrown! That's not gonna be enough if these Eternus are strong enough to kill the initiates. Sorry, to kill the Walker, they're strong enough to kill the Guardians right now.
Absolutely.
This Warden just loves punching so much. This is
he's going for it again. This is the most burger box I've ever seen Initiate do.
He's getting punches though. He is getting those punches.
Oh, it's the bait. I don't know if it was intentional, but he did happen to die in the Ivy Vines. I don't think he left the Ivy Vines for the entire duration of them. Unfortunately, that was his undoing. And the Ivy was playing a bit of PvE.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried about the initiates at this point. 25k soul difference. Very, very tough stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this big Kelvin dome too. Is it gonna be enough for Kelvin to survive? Probably not. Damn, it does manage to get a little bit of momentum going there. And there goes the last guardian, the last real guardian.
So to be clear, does the guardian do the guardians, some clarification, do the guardians that are spawned give souls as well?
Yes, the guardians that are spawned give souls as well. I think they might even give flex slots. I could be very wrong. No, actually they don't, because I'm seeing this Dynamo has only their second flex slot for one walker open instead of all of them. But yeah, they do very much give souls. It would be
that could explain the massive soul differential here.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, they just keep dying, these guardians. Maybe we needed to like double their HP in hindsight.
You can see Paige going for a walker here, but unfortunately she's only doing about 30 damage per page. She's running a support page.
Yeah. Anyhow, the Wraith is pushing hard on walker number 1. Does manage to get the last pick alongside the Vindicta. And I'm not really sure. Even the Guardian is not going to be enough to stop these two, right? Yeah, immediately the Yamato goes forward, thinking that she might get a pick here. Ult is forced. And I think, yeah, that's not gonna be enough.
I think she gets out damaged even in ult form.
Yeah. I mean, like, what is she at? 8.1k versus 214k characters? Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Big Dynamo comes in, grabs 2 picks, and yeah, that's gonna be enough to kill Walker here. Oh god, these initiates are not doing well this game. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
Unfortunately, you can see mid lane being shoved here as well, with the Vipers just going in and in about a shred through. No one to really contest other than Paige. Paige turns around, goes back towards spawn, says, I'm needed elsewhere. Probably going over to the third lane to help defend. And now they're just confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. The base is being overtaken.
Really bad. This is really bad. The soul difference is 50k souls at minute 12. I think the Eternuses will be able to wrap this one up very shortly.
Now here's the real question. Do you think the Eternuses go for the end, or do you think they go for the mid just to troll?
Just to troll? I mean, like, there's a big danger for going to mid, which is the Initiates can drop 6 Guardians on top of mid.
That's true. If they save them for mid, maybe not the worst idea. You can see the Wraith is...
Picked.
Actually went down. Wraith was picked out. Unfortunately, I think Yam's going to trade her life for the race.
I mean,
you can see the kill differential right now. Four kills for the Initiate side, 29 kills for the Eternus side. All the objectives are going down, as you can see. Just clear objective damage problems here. The objective damage is absolutely insane. You can see they're shredding Guardians in under a second. These shrines are probably going to go down, and I wouldn't be surprised if this patron gets dropped in under 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We put a timer up on screen because they're looking like maybe less than 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have words to say. I was kind of hoping this would be a much longer game, for better or worse. But it seems like not. The whole team is hunted. No Guardians left.
This patron's going down. It's looking like.
Yeah. And GG?
GG. 13 minutes and 44 seconds.
It seems like the new Initiates might be a lot weaker than the old Initiates, and you might have to give them walkers next time. Check out our older EVI, where we made the Eternuses pay tax on everything they did, so they had to pay souls on crouching, they had to pay souls on reloading. It was a really, really fun game. Like and subscribe, and have a good day.